So which should you get, right? The $40 one or the $60 one? Oh, you need both, man. One in each hand, right? Aren't you like, you know, for when you have to go John Wick on everybody? Yeah, one in each hand. Now, you know, pick your poison, man. Hey, what's up, my YouTube friends? I'm out at the creek with another knife review for you. Today I have an Almar folding knife. Now, this is a SERE 2020, however, this is the D2 version, right? And this is going for about $60 right now. So your knife is going to come in this box, Almar Knives, the Warrior's Edge. It is very nice packaging. This is the official name of the knife. SERE 2020 Night G Series, and that is the item number. Alright, so this is how it comes. Classy. It's got a flipper as your opener, and as you can see, it has a blacked out blade. 3.6 inches D2 tool steel. So here we have all three of my folding SERE Almar knives, right? We've got the original, that is VG10 and is made in Japan. Right, that's the original. And then we have this, which I've reviewed, which is 8CR13 stainless steel, and that's going for $40. And the newest one, this is D2, and that's going for $60, right? So you see. And the newer ones are made in China. The classic one, like I said, VG10 from Japan. That was about $150 at least. It's been a while. So those are all the SEREs. Now that blade shape pretty much made Almar famous. I mean, people just really love that blade shape. And you can see why. Yeah, I mean, those are beauties. You know, old school collectors like me, we still remember and appreciate the legacy of Almar. Now this is a fairly heavy knife. It's got thick steel liners, open construction. I weighed this when I was at home. It weighed 6.92 ounces, right? So it's kind of beefy. You see the pocket clip there. Also, there's a lanyard hole there. Flipper. Opens very easily. There's a lockup. The handle scales on this are G10. The blade shape is all business. It has good piercing ability and good slicing ability for its size. Right? The handle is a bit oversized, and this adds like an integrated guard, so to speak. You know, I had a buddy on YouTube who served in Afghanistan, and he actually carried the automatic, you know, the old automatic version of this knife. It was a switchblade, so to speak. Yeah, he carried it in Afghanistan as a last line of defense in case they tried to grab him, right? In case they tried to literally take him hostage. He planned to fight to the bitter end and not let himself get taken hostage. There were some situations where they were not allowed to carry guns because they were supposed to be doing negotiations with village elders. And so he carried an auto hidden on himself, a SERE auto. Right? So, yeah, people in the military do sometimes rely on even folding knives when they have to. Originally, it's designed as a tactical blade, or a blade for people in the military, or law enforcement, or people who practice maybe Filipino martial arts, that type of thing. But you can also just use it as a pocket knife, right? You gotta cut something. A knife is also a cutting tool. Alright, just gonna cut a few things with this utility knife type function. Paracord. Seatbelt type strap. Cuts through. Bike tire tubing that's very stretchy. Alright, and we got a piece of whittling wood that I've been testing multi-tool saws on. Let's whittle a little bit with this. Oh, it's sharp. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing well these days. The weather is pretty good at the creek. It's warming up. But now the big challenge Alright, the big challenge now with the weather is rain. We got a lot of rain forecast. Kind of turns this area into mud, just fields of mud. But there's at least 2 good days later in the week, right? So we can whittle a point on this. Yeah, I've always liked Almar knives. I'm glad they are still around. You know, that's a legacy. Definitely. I got a lot of wildlife at the creek, got a lot of birds just going crazy. Alright, so we whittled whatever, a chess piece or whatever you need to whittle. Now at this price point, really the only deal breaker with this might be the heavy weight, if that is important to you. It doesn't really matter to me, but if that is an issue, I would recommend the mini SERE 2020 that I have already reviewed. The mini, it's stainless steel, but it's only like $32. So yeah, if weight is an issue, if you need a small pocket knife for around town, check out the mini. Yeah, these new Almar knives, I gotta say, they have kind of won me over. At first, when I heard that they were gonna do like, you know, budget priced China knives, I was a little alarmed, but I tried out several of this series, and I have to say, I am now convinced that they're good for the prices that they are. In fact, I've decided to basically complete my collection of the new Almars, and then I will do a collection video showing all my Almars, right? The old and the new, right? So that should be cool. So yeah, I am now positive on these new Almars for the prices they are. I think they actually offer good value. You know, it's for people in the military, law enforcement, but it's also for people who just want a stout pocket knife that comes out quickly, gives you that blade length, piercing ability, slicing ability, pushing cut ability as well. Now YouTube, remember to do everything that you can to support your favorite gear reviewers, okay? Unfortunately, the YouTube Shorts thing has been a complete disaster for the gear community, because although we can make shorts too, are we really going to compete numbers-wise with, you know, 19-year-old girls that are doing like yoga in their bikini, a 30-second clip? No. All right, so the gear community in general has lost a massive amount of views just because, I mean, we're not like that type of content, if you know what I mean. So it's important to do everything you can to support your gear reviewers. Like, share, comment, turn on notifications, add to playlists, all that good stuff. Consider super thanks, consider using the affiliate links. All those things can basically help make it worth it to actually stay on this platform. My next Almar is probably going to be the D2 version of the Eagle, which is a frame lock actually. All right, so stay tuned for that review. Well, alright YouTube, I hope you enjoyed seeing this review. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. If you like videos like this where you get honest, fun, friendly, sociable reviews of all sorts of gear, folding knives, fixed blade knives, swords, tomahawks, machetes, air guns, things like that, feel free to subscribe to my channel.